Hey everyone, welcome back to Platinum Trophy Quests. My name is Mark and today we're playing Fallout 4 again. So we just did, I've got the name from within? No, Outside the Wire for the Brotherhood of Steel, and now I want to do a quest from within. So I have to locate Dr. Lee within the Institute. Oh yeah, let's also check out more. So those...
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Excuse me?
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia, a real menace. Landing back on the walls.
Well, one of the guys had a fat man, which was kind of scary, I guess. So there she is.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Is that so? Are there more? Jesus. Some that look like a giant gun. Is that Baby Sean? I cannot target him. So he's really just a prop right now.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that.
No.
I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
So I wonder what I should do.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust
Father
me, bro.
trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
Yes.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right.
No.
I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Nice. Report to Elder
Remember,
Maxim.
health and happiness go hand in hand.
You know too much. Bonjour. So that was easy. Let's go to Elder Maxim then. So the first quest of today, already finished. Let's
Unless
get
you quit
back.
getting shot.
So we
Never
have,
turn your back
yeah.
on a gunner.
Taking on a death claw with
Let's take Paladin Dance with us, because you probably like what I have to say to Album Maxim.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwood. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Liberty reprimed. But first we need to do a different quest. We have to do the Battle of Bunker Hill. So it's an Institute quest. So I think I will drop Paladin Dance for Codsworth.
might want to have Knight Captain K take a look at that injury.
Why? So I can't remember where I kept Codsworth actually. I think at the castle or at Starlight Drive-In, but I'm not 100% sure. So we have Paladin here. Let's ring the... Jesus, so many people. That's good, because we need the protection, right? Especially when we are doing a quest called Defend the Castle later. Then it's better that the castle is strong. I think I should place some more lights, because right now it's kind of dark here. Let's place down some street lights. So do I need to connect? Yes, I do. You don't have power? Why? Can't you just do scrubs or something? Or do guard stuff as Ada? There he is.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
Yes, you can.
Yes, Codsworth, of course.
Thank you, sir. Cheerio.
Let's cancel you. So you go to the Brethren. Okay, we were going to do an Institute quest, right? Yes, we're going to do the Battle of Bunker Hill. Let's go into the Institute then.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Thank you.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Well, thank you.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Let's do a save beforehand to make sure we don't do anything drastically wrong.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal.
Yes.
And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Sure thing.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
A Corsa will be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Yeah, I can talk to the other parties. And I think I will. Because I like those parties. Why are these chairs and stuff so dirty? They feel very out of place. Oh yeah. That's still very cool to do. Let's talk to Alba Maxim.
Once we turn that intel.
Oh, he is not here. The main deck. Or
attention! Halbert pilot to station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to station Epsilon. That is all.
Liberty Prime is the linchpin of our operation. Make certain you follow Ingram's orders to the letter.
okay, man. Calm down. Do you have a magazine in here or something? Something cool? No?
Hey.
Mr. Mark?
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly.
Yes.
Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
Oh yeah. Now we get out. And we walk out again.
Now that we have intelligence on the Institute, we can use it against them.
And wait a second, maybe we can also tell... Let's recruit Piper instead, because it's more of a railroad action we are going to do. This happiness keeps on dropping, I don't know why. There's enough food, there are enough beds, there is enough water, even enough everything. Defenses are really high. Is it still dropping? Why? Fucking sucks. There's plenty of food. Yeah, we have food, water, power, defenses, beds, And some shops are working on the happiness. You're working on food, right? Yes.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Yes.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Miss Wright, I trust you'll do your best to put the safety of my master
Yes,
before your
Codsworth.
own personal gain.
Of course, Codsworth. Jesus. Lucky for me, those two things go.
I will send Codsworth to the castle again.
Made it another day in the Commonwealth. Lucky us.
Okay, let's go to the railroad now. Am I playing my companions? A little bit. I just do things they like when they're present.
Pam wants to talk. She's in bag.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think
Yes.
it over. But remember, the synth's fate
I'm not here
is
for that.
literally in your hands.
You got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember, the synth's fate is literally in...
Desdemona.
I will do the Minuteman.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us.
Oh my god.
The lives of many synths are at stake.
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name Patriot. So you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact with Patriot.
Is this undercover?
Excellent. Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot. We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
Yes.
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
With me working the inside angle, this is doable.
We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
So she liked that, of course. Okay then, I don't want to do this quest. I don't want to finish this quest. I will now do the Battle of Bunker Hill then. Yeah, so I have to do the Brotherhood of Steel until tactical thinking, underground undercover for the railroad, and institute mass fusion.
That's one way to keep out.
That's a turning point. So Piper, let's go. The Courser will be in like an alleyway over here. Yes, there he is.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated The covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Hey, I'm gonna need some of your grenades. Hand them over.
Yes.
Very well. Our targets are being sheltered by a man named Stockton. Limited backup will be available to us. Use these only if necessary. Conditions parameters just...
So this railroad showing up? Hello? We don't actually have to do anything. Let them fight. So the funny thing is, the railroad thinks I'm here, of course, on an undercover mission. The Brotherhood of Steel thinks we are fighting to kill the synths, and the Institute thinks we're fighting for them. So nobody's actually attacking me. Is LMX? No, it's railroad heavy. There's so much noise. That was a lot of noise. I think maybe the machine gun will fire at me. Started as hostile. Am I getting XP from all of this? Oh. That was actually quite some damage I got. Okay, I think we're almost at the end. There are the synths. And I want to free them.
You there, synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Relax. You're free to go.
Really?
I'm sorry, my man. The game was rigged from the start.
Hey.
Thank you for sparing us. Thank you for sparing us.
Hi.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Sure.
Hi.
You've given us another chance at life.
Hey.
We won't forget. I can't believe you do that for us. Thank you.
But what's the deal with the escaped synth?
Guess my good karma's paying off.
Do I actually have to do something with you? And where's Piper actually? Is she dead?
Hey there.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Thank you for sparing us.
You've given us another chance at life. I can't believe you do that for us. We won't forget it. Thank you.
Well, don't worry too much about it, I guess.
Heads up. Hey,
Say
Piper.
a word. Got something for me?
We've got trouble. Your thoughts?
The Institute's willing to trash Bunker Hill to get at a couple of people trying to make it on their own? Monsters.
That's all.
Okay.
Yes, that's all.
Don't think I won't hurt you.
What the?
All right. Still in 1 minute.
Come back here,
You or me?
So what are you, a caravan guard?
That's Commonwealth justice for you. Choice.
Building commander with a minigun.
Got company.
on, guys.
Where to?
You can carry some of this stuff, right? Okay, then let's go. I guess they can deal with themselves.
You're dead.
Now we need to talk to Father, who will be disappointed, but we are still going to choose some, let's just say, appropriate responses.
Look alive.
What's going on?
Your thoughts?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Oh, I wanted to dismiss you.
Time we called it.
Suppose I'll head home.
I want you back at Starlight Drive. Yeah. And I want you at... No, I want me to go to the Institute.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia is a real menace.
Or not. Oh, I need to be on top of the building. And here we will say like everything to police Father, I think. Let me do a quick save also. The building will be crowded with super mutants, I think.
What? Who's there?
Nobody.
Out there. Somewhere.
Sensor anomaly detected.
You'll never leave here alive!
Not sure where to go. Let's go up. I mean, he's on the roof, so going up might be the only right direction to walk. Ooh, a pie machine. I have pretty high luck, so maybe. Aww. Okay. I want to try one more time. No. Let's just do some headshots. I think he didn't make it. Thank you. Well, is there a way up from here? Doesn't seem like it. Even though there's a door here. I didn't bring Piper with me. Oh, I can still open the door, right? Or the safe, I guess.
Got it.
Ammo. So, is there a way out from here? And where am I? Oh. So I am basically way off. I guess I need to walk far over here. Go up. I don't think I've been here before. Yes, no, I haven't. Okay, there he is. Damn. This almost looks like something from a movie. So you have come.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here.
What are you, a Fallout gamer?
I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did,
yes.
Indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me. Would you...
Look for me.
After all this time, attempt to find me?
I did.
And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
It's my
fault. I wasn't able to complete the mission.
I gave you this opportunity to prove yourself. Particularly to prove to the Directorate that you deserve a place here. That will now be significantly harder. There will be accusations that you deliberately sabotaged the mission. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough.
Mankind-Redefined.
To go back in.
Wow. Fucking Sean. You scared me. Okay, so we have underground undercover, but we should not finish that quest because that will put me, I think, on a unchangeable path down the path of how do you call it? the railroad. So I want to do okay, we do Mankind-Redefined, then Liberty Reprime, then Mass Fusion. We shouldn't have done that, right? No. Institute informed the Brotherhood of Steel after speaking to Ellie Fillmore. Okay, then we fail underground. Oh, because we get banished, of course. Yeah, spoils of war we get then. Blind betrayal don't complete until after spoils of war, or you may not. Okay, okay, but we can do this one, right? I think so. I think we also get the trophy for that one. I'm pretty sure.
A clean and healthy work
Son.
environment
Let's
is
get this
essential to
directorate
maximum
meeting over
productivity.
with before we speak further.
Okay, shut up.
It's important.
Okay then, let's go. Well, I have 31 fusion shells, so I should be fine for a while.
Let's get this directorate meeting.
Yeah, come on, walk with me then. Hey everyone. What's happening, face? Okay, I can jump that high. Are you coming, son? Let me sit.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I don't think so.
It's all right.
Nope.
I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware,
you're putting yourself in real danger here.
I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm
dying.
I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No!
Please,
Can't be serious!
Everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Okay.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
I'm glad you could be here to share this with me.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Yes. Mankind-Redefined. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's get in our power armor again. Start a mass fusion. Okay. So this is, I think, 8x Pup is now a companion possibility. Stairs.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
He's probably at my apartment, right?
Have you seen J522 around?
Greetings, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is not my house. My room should be here, I think. This is my room, right? I think so, at least. question is, where is the companion?
Huh?
I mean, at some point he
No
could
visible reaction to the K-14.
be here.
We'll start.
I will probably see near the entrance then. So I expected him somewhere here. But I guess I am wrong. So maybe I can try Synths, Institute Scientist, Synth Rider. There's Father's office, right? I have no idea where he is. Okay, well, I think we are close to the end. Yeah, there are some other quests we need to do, but we are now on Mass Fusion and Liberty Reprime. Then we have to do Spoils of War. Then we get banished from the Institute. That's what happens. Blind Betrayal. Burning Cover. Yeah, because we don't want to do underground undercover right now. This happens after Spoils of War, of course. And Tactical Thinking will fail as well. Do we have that already? That quest. I don't think so, no. This one we'll do next. And then we have Tactical Venting, Defend the Castle, Human Error, a side quest from Covenant Settlement. The nuclear option with the Minuteman, and then it's done basically. We do some more quests to get the best ending for the Railroad and the Brotherhood of Steel as well, but that's it. So we, I think, on 70% done. Okay, and with that I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you all for watching, and see you next one. Bye bye.